What up? I'm back. Today is Wednesday the 27th. And today was crazy, man. Today was a crazy day. Today was perfect. Yeah, today was... God, man. Kind of emotional right now. Honestly, I don't have a clue why. I just got through painting the painting tonight, and dude, I honestly don't know how long it took me. Hour and a half or something. And dude, I don't know, man. I've just been living my life, man, and life's been crazy, dude. Today was crazy. Today was a day. Today was a day where I only had one thing planned, other than me painting and talking. And it was just to use the wood that I bought the day before and frame out some of my paintings. So that was the big goal today. Like, it was a pretty lackadaisy day, and I just kind of, got up, and I don't even know what I did. I went and got gas with, whatever, diesel, and easy way to spend $100. And then, I honestly don't know what I did. I went and got a burrito or whatever. And, I came home, I guess, and just started working. I put my talk on from yesterday. And I didn't pick the name. I couldn't pick a name last night when I was listening to it before I was going to sleep. And, so I listened to my talk all day today. I was trying to find a name. And usually I just pick a phrase, something that just stands out to me during the talk. And I listened to it multiple times. I really couldn't find a name. And then finally, it was so crazy. I'm outside. I'm working. And, I don't know, Amazon, FedEx. I don't know. It was FedEx. FedEx guy pulled into the driveway, and I looked through the window, and it says there's a package there, and it has the picture "I'm Home." And I was like, that's crazy, because the song I listened to last night was called that or something like that. "I'm Home." It's the words in the song, at least, or "My Home" or something like that. And so like that's what I was thinking about all day. I was thinking about the song playing all day long. And so I walk over there, and he doesn't get out of the truck yet, and he comes out. He's like, I kind of startled him, I guess. And I was like, dude, can I get a picture of that? He's like, yeah, man, that's fine. And so I took a little clip of it, just because it's a weird sticker that's super bright, like, and it's facing towards me out the window, and there's some bars on it, and it's just like, that's what I saw. That's what, he pulled in back in, and I saw this sticker. And it's just like, man, life is crazy. Like, everything happens exactly the way it's supposed to. And right when I took the picture, we kind of hesitated for a second. We talked for a second. And he hands me the package. And then we kind of just start talking a little bit. And he's like, man, can I look at your paintings? Because my paintings were just surrounding my truck. And I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, come check them out. And so he comes over there, and we just start talking, like the way I always talk. Every time I meet somebody, it's all about fucking life. It's all about the journey that I've gone through, and the trauma, and what I'm doing, where this painting come from. Like, I started painting like 6 months ago or whatever, and like, this was part of my journey. This is my outlet. And we just talked for a long time, and he was like, man, it's so crazy, because like, I literally just told my friend I wasn't happy, and I was like, boom. And so we just talked for a while. I gave him a little card, and with my phone number on it, and wrote my YouTube page on it, and hopefully he'll listen to it. And it was so crazy, because it's like, I was like, dude, you have no idea. From my perspective, like, this is exactly the way it's supposed to. Me just asking and making you hesitate. Like I told him, I was like, the moment I asked you to take that picture, I said you hesitated. And I saw your feet plant, and I was like, you hesitated, and that was it. That was where our synergies met, and we were supposed to be together. There's no reason why I should have been at home. There's no reason why I should have been doing those paintings. Or maybe there's all the reason. Everything happened exactly the way it was, and we talked, and hopefully he'll get a little, whatever. He knows he's not alone going through this. Maybe he'll reach out, maybe he won't. It doesn't matter. But, it's like, what I told him, I was like, dude, I'm here to help you. Like, that's the point of us being here. We all go through crap. But if I can help you, if I can give you a Cliff Note version to help you battle something, so you can be happy, like, dude, that's it. That's why I'm going through what I'm going through. That's why I'm spending the time I'm spending. Because it's effing important. And it's not just for me. Because at the end of the day, to be selfless, you have to be selfish. And I am nothing but selfless. In the grand scheme of things. It may look like I'm selfish, but I'm not. And right now I'm acting a little bit more selfish than I am, but it's not. It's for the totality of it. It's like I have to continue to get better, stronger, smarter, wiser. More confident in me and my abilities and to help people. That's why this road is the way it is. I have to be my best self. I have to be able to help people because I may be the only one too. I have to record all this crap. I have to get emotional. I have to videotape myself painting. I have to freaking be the vulnerable one so people will actually listen. I have to surrender everything to everyone for a chance that they may listen. They may look at my life and say, damn, that dude is not lying to me. He truly does unconditionally love me. He wants nothing from me. Nothing at all except to be happy. That's it. Except for me to be happy. And then walk in the power that you're supposed to be walking in, which is that confidence, which is that power, which is that worthiness. With your head high, enjoying life, smelling the flowers, smelling the rain when it hits the concrete or the asphalt, looking up high in the sky and watching the lightning strike, and just be in peace. Just be in peace. The dude was cool, man. I like him. Because he's another human. He's like us. He's like me. He is me. And it's fire, dude. It makes me so fucking happy. And I laugh, man. I use profanity all the time now. Especially when I'm by myself. And then I use it a lot of times to describe things. Because to me, profanity is stupid. If I offend you because I use profanity, have fun. Have fun. The point is, like, when I describe things like, I fucking love you. Like, I don't know, that's the highest level. That's the highest level. It pushes the envelope. So, it's over the line. That's how much I love you. I'm willing to take all the repercussions of me saying I fucking love you. Lock me up, throw away the key, because I love you. I'm freaking happy, dude. I'm in peace. Yeah, I'm a little emotional, but that's mostly because it's like so overwhelming sometimes. Like, love is fucking overwhelming, man. It really is overwhelming. Maybe not for people who's lived in it for their whole life. But for me, it's overwhelming. And the totality of love, the way that I feel love from the birds, the bees, the trees, my oxygen, from some people in my life, myself. God, I trust myself. I trust myself so much. It's actually sickening that I trust myself so much. And that I'm actually proud of myself. And that even when I do the wrong thing, I still trust myself, because the wrong thing wasn't really wrong. It was for a lesson. It doesn't excuse it when it affects other human beings. But I tend not to do wrong things against human beings. It would be more of like a thing that I would do against myself. You know? I don't know, man. Life is fire, dude. And that painting took me forever tonight. I was super frustrated, kind of, but not frustrated at the same time. Like, I switched through about 4 songs. The first song was freaking called Plain Jane Fire. And sweet ass song, man. Beautiful song. Made me laugh, you know. And it was kind of talking about, he was talking to this girl and asking her if she still rode horses or whatever. You know, was she still that plain Jane, even though she's got a Mercedes Benz and now she lives in the suburbs, and she still ride. And she don't need makeup. And she's beautiful. And whoever told her that she needed makeup, screw that punk. Because she's perfect the way she is. And so I was painting that song, that was fire. And then it was like, boom, I got to switch. Something came up, I had to listen to another song. That one was pretty quick, man. I don't even remember what song it was. I would if I, whatever. You know, and I painted a little bit to that, and then I was like, boom, done. Next song. Next song was talking about F the world, you know, and I was like, okay, that's going in my painting, because that's how I feel. Put it in now. And then I got this last song. Maybe it was 4 songs. Man, and I was getting frustrated with my painting because I was like, I don't see nothing. I don't feel nothing. I was standing. It takes a long time. There's times when I step away from my painting because I'm like, what's going on here? I don't feel it. I don't feel it. I said, but in my head I'm skipping songs because it's needed. These base layers are needed. This painting is needed. These emotions need to go into this painting. Meaning, plain Jane, girl, you're perfect already. You're perfect from day one. You've been effed up by people, by men. You're perfect already, girl. Baseline perfection. The world has destroyed you. You know, and then whatever the second song was probably some of that, and then, you know, and then the song before after that, F the world, whatever. And then this song. And I started painting, and I was just going crazy, and I was like, it's getting thick. And but I was like, there's gotta be something in this, you know. And I stood back behind the camera and was looking in the camera, because the view of the camera, I've noticed when I watch my videos, the view of my camera, dude, there's some crazy stuff that's happening in my art when I'm painting at different stages. From that view, it is showing people, it's showing things, it's showing craziness through my steps in my process. And I thought to myself, I was like, I gotta check that more, because some of these arts I may stop early. And I may try and start doing my art in a different way, where it's only that far right perspective. That's the vision of the art. It may look like crap and you're looking head up, but when you go to the right over there 5 feet away and you look at that direction, that's the picture. Because sometimes, you know, and this is how I looked at people the whole time. This is why I don't, yes, I'm attracted to people's physical traits, but it's always more to me. I'm always attracted to what you can't see. I'm attracted to the blurry lines, the blurriness of a human, because that's what a human is, what you can't see but what you can feel. What they're hiding, what they are, the energy, their life, their experience. That's what I love about humans. They're all different. And most people don't take the time to see past the physical traits, which is nothing, which is a roll of the dice. It's a roll of the dice. It's a gamble. And then we judge people based on a roll of the dice. No, that's not what it's about. Wait a second. Pause. Feel the other human. Listen to the other human. Smile. Look in their eyes. Listen. That's what it's about. what it's about. But you gotta give yourself time to get to the point to where you know yourself so damn well that when you look at another human being and you look into their soul and you feel their energy, you can help. You can reflect. You can just be you. You don't have to tell them yes, this or that. Just be yourself. Tell your story. Show them your trophy, which is you, which is your pride, which is your confidence, which is your love. Man, I painted that picture, dude, and it got me so fucked up when I got done. It got me so messed up. And it's like, that picture's not for me. The picture is not for me. That's for somebody else. This song is for somebody else. What I just did in that room was for somebody else. And I'm fucking proud of it. And if I can help, holler at me. I love you. I'll do what it takes. I'll be that example. I'll listen. I don't want nothing in return. Just want you to be happy. Because life is fucking beautiful. It's amazing. And this is only a small percentage of my day. I got through with all the wood that I had. You know, I only had 18 pieces of wood, and that got me, it takes two pieces of wood per painting. And I just don't have a lot of money right now because I'm just waiting on some money to come in. And it's like, everything happened exactly the way it's supposed to. I was only supposed to have that many today. And I'm fine with it. And, but whatever. So when I was like, well, what do I do now? I was like, I'm going to hop in my truck. I'm hungry. I'm going to go get some more burritos. And, I love bean burritos. That's pretty much all I've been eating. And, well, halfway healthy, I guess, they're beans. And, so I think I went and got some, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe not, whatever. I just was going to drive. I was like, I want to go drive. And I got, my talk is going, and this will be the last time I listen to it today when it stops. So I was like, I'm just going to listen to it drive. It's not time yet for me to paint. And I roll by, and I stop at this art store, that's art place, this art showroom, gallery, that's in where I live. I go to the door, and it closed at 4 o'clock, and she comes and opens the door and lets me in. I've had, talks with her a little bit, and I've been in through the last couple months, just, once every couple weeks or month I'll go in and just trying to look at the art, because I know nothing about art, nothing. And I don't look on the internet at art. I did it when I first started a little bit, but I just don't like, what I'm doing in that room is what I'm doing. I'm not looking at other art other than when I go to, the art shows, or if I go to a museum. Like, that's the only time, graffiti's fire. Like, if I'm driving somewhere and there's graffiti, it's sexy, it's beautiful, it's amazing. That's the only time I really look at art, when I'm out and about in the world. I don't watch it, I don't soak it in, I don't learn about it, I don't want any part of it, because I don't want anything that is not saying it's tainted or bad. It's mine. I want my own thoughts, my own mind. This process is mine. This growing process is mine. And even just looking at other stuff, I pick up stuff. So I just don't want any more than that. But whatever. I go in there, I scan, I walk my little path, and I walk and look at art, and when I kind of get done, me and her, she starts talking to me about, so I was like, I want to have an art show soon, but I need to figure out how to do this and that, and so she started running some prices and stuff, and just kind of give me an idea of what to do and how to do stuff, and then we just started talking. We talked, 35 minutes, 40 minutes, just me and her, just about life. And it's so funny, dude. I love it, because it's like, dude, this is my art is more than art. Because we kind of talked about pricing, and I was like, It's like when I go in that room, I've only been painting for 6 months, but when I go in that room and I paint, that's 36 years of me that go into that art. Yeah, only 6 months of painting, but it's the totality of me, the emotions are in that art, and the songs are in that art. You know, and it's hard to put a worth on that. It really is. You know, and then get in there and like we had a good talk, man. It was fire, dude. It was cool, man. People are just so beautiful, man. And the stuff that they go through, and she was just telling me some of the stuff she's gone through and learned the grass is greener on the other side type stuff, and then she came back to where there's just fire. To see a woman who understands what she wants and then go get it, like, and then she had to make mistakes to learn, and it's not even mistakes, it was perfect. It's just beautiful to see that, and she's an artist and all that stuff, so I kind of just talking about some other stuff, and it was just perfect, man. Like, I can't even talk about what all we talked about because it was just so real, and I'm just living in the moment, enjoying it, just watching, just feeling, just being for a couple minutes, getting invited into somebody else's life, into somebody else's world, and just collaborating together. And it's just beautiful. It's perfect. It's amazing. It's what we're meant to do in this world. And it was so much bigger than that. So much more than I can even explain. Two random human beings. And this is the way it works, because it's like usually like it takes me a minute. And I talk about it a lot. How at first it's one way, and then there's that one day. Maybe I see you 3 times. Maybe I see you 4 times. It's that one day, that perfect moment when it's just me and you and me. And we both just open up and we share each other's time. And we all grow from it. We both grow from it. We both learn from it. We both become better because of it. And every moment can be that way. Every moment in life can be that way. Just perfect. Just beautiful. Just so full of love. No judging. No judging. Just excited for both of us. Like in my perspective, she's like excited for me because she gets to watch me. I know nothing. She's helping me with this and that, and she's excited because this is what she loves to do. She's telling me this and that, and numbers and all this crap, and it's like, dude, that's fire. Like, you're just giving me all this information for free, and thank you. Like, I don't know what else to say. Thank you. It's perfect. It was so perfect. Life is fun, man. You know, and it's hard to appreciate those things, the old perspective that Cody had. Because now I look back at my life and I'm like, dude, I could have had a lifetime of that. And I'm not regretting, but I'm just saying, it helps me want to push people even more now. To say, look, I know what I missed technically. Even though I can't change the past because the past is perfect. So if it was meant to happen then, it would have, but it didn't. But if I was to fantasize, if I was to create, if I was to imagine, I can imagine that stuff. It's like, I want everyone to become aware, to learn themselves, and to watch, and to start to understand that every moment in life can be like this. And I do it all the time. And I make a habit to set sometimes with people. Just to be patient. Sometimes it takes a minute. And to just freely give them my time. Maybe we're just sitting in the room quietly together. Who's gonna talk first? I'll wait. It's on your chest, buddy. What do you gotta say? What do you need to say? What do you need to talk about? I'm here. I'll listen. I got time. And you're worth it. You're worth it. And it's just like, I don't know, it's making me freaking tear up, but it's like, that's the purpose of me. Everything goes back to me freely giving time. Everything does. I don't see a way around it. I have to be this way. I have no choice. Because anything more than that, anything other than that, just is pointless. I have to freely give. I have to. There is a way, and it's coming. It's coming. So I can do it. That's just me. It's imprinted in my brain. It's imprinted in the back of my eyes. It's imprinted on my tongue. And the universe will help me. And God will help me, because He knows. I hope He does. That's what I ask for. So I can freely give. Make it so I can freely give. That's all I want. I'm already happy. Just make it so I can freely walk around this world and give my time. And give my talents. Better than that. I don't know. Nothing. Do this whole journey, like, many times it's came to that where it's like, I don't. That's it. That's the highest thing you can do. So I'm gonna fucking do it. I have to. What's the point if I don't? I was bred for this. I was made for this. I am this. Nothing else matters. As much as I want a relationship and somebody and to experience that, freely giving my time and helping people is still more important. It has to be. Save one or save many. It's gonna be the many every time. I hate it. But I don't see any other way. Because I can't make you do anything. I can't make that one do anything. But I can help many. I can help many, and it will catch on like a wire fire. Because that's what I am. It's fire. I'm straight fire, bro. You come to me. And that's why it takes a little bit of time. You meet me and you're not sure about me, but you know there's something there. You know I have a different energy. You know I have a different presence. You know I am different. And you want to touch that fire. Well, some people don't see it, but a lot of people do, and everyone really does know it. That's the point. They're just so messed up in the head that they're jealous. And this sounds weird. I don't know what it is. But it sucks. The sacrifices and stuff that I've had to make to get to the point where I'm at now. Have fun. I hope you can do it. I'll hold your hand, I'll skip, I'll sit back to back with you. I'll tell you everything I know. I have. It's on the internet. Listen to it. I just want you to be happy. I want you to step in your power. I want you to take control of your life. I want you to crawl out of hell. I want you to quit worrying. I want you on the beach sipping coconuts. I want you sleeping through the night. Not getting up at night. I want you to be dancing to summer songs. If I just sat there and read all these songs, it would tell you a story. And maybe I'll do it one day. We'll just tell you a story of my journey. And there's so much more because like I didn't start putting songs into my talks until later. But they were for a reason. Even though I was listening to songs in my ear, I thought about putting songs in the talks, but I didn't. So I just didn't know how it worked. And I still honestly don't have a clue how it works, but I just do it anyways. I don't want money from it, and whatever happens, happens. I'm co-creating with somebody else's content. That's fire to me. That's love. That's amazing. That's brilliant. Like I'm so blessed. I can use other people's music to control and help my emotions, to help me get out and face my life. That's what this is about. What comes out of us. What we create and give to the world. We are givers. It's so fire, man. I love life, man. I love this journey. It's so scary yet not at the same time. Like I think about where I've come from, and it's like, man. And then me standing here right now, still with unknowing the future, but knowing it's gonna be fun. But you still get a grain of, you're still scared a little bit. You're still maybe a little worried, but not really. Mostly, it's like when I say words like that, it's more of the word. It's like the word exists. Like, and I can say the word, but it's like it doesn't exist to me other than it's a word. Because I'm not worried. Because whatever happens, happens. It's going to be fine. I'm not scared. Because it's going to work. It's going to be fine. Whatever happens, happens. As long as I hold my end up and I keep marching forward. I keep doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Which is just being. Which is growing every day. Talking every day. Doing art every day. Loving people every day, freely giving them my time. As long as I do that, everything will fall into place. As long as I wake up every day and step out and go into the world, some days I won't be with people, some days I will. Whatever happens, happens, and it's beautiful. Life is freaking fire, bro. But that art in there makes zero sense because I don't plan it out. I don't make it. I mean, everything I am. But I'm literally just pouring paint on the thing, canvas, and then going to town. Whatever happens, happens. It's crazy, bro. It's so crazy. It's hilarious. What's so funny is like I'm out of that material now. It's like now what am I gonna paint on? I'm gonna find some new stuff to paint on. I got some more hanging on my walls, and I'm probably gonna tear that stuff down and paint on it. To be honest with you, I don't know. Let's see what happens. I do have like one long strip that I may cut in two and have two canvases. That's 2 more days of painting. Just go from there. I mean, like I said, man, I'm just doing my thing and enjoying life, and it's so fun. It's so fun. Just living in the moment. Just ending up where I end up. Just being where I be. If I feel something, I do it. And I don't know, man. Just having faith in the process. Having faith in me. Faith in the world. Faith in everything. And just like, life is beautiful, man. It's so fire. Like, I didn't see the sunset, but it's like I made up my own sunset in that room, man. And every day I'm getting better, like with the blade or with the knife, like doing different things to make different things that I don't even know. I just do it. It's like, oh, that looks like something. But whatever, man. I don't know. That pain in there, it's not for me. I mean, it's a painting of a dog and a girl sitting in a chair, bro. Like, it's not for me. Where did that come from out of my head? I just love people, man. I just say what I want to say and not deal with the repercussions. I just do what I gotta do. And whatever art comes out of me, whatever paint, that is what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't know, bro. I love life. It's like, what's gonna happen tomorrow? I have no idea. No idea. Life is crazy, man. Life is cool, and today was fire, man. Today was fire. And it's just like, I'm just keep moving forward and just keep talking and just keep being myself, and whatever happens, happens. It'll all work out in the end. You know, my mom passed away on August 3rd. Just pretty damn close, man. Life happens quick. You never know how much time you have. And I hope I have plenty. I hope I have enough. I really do. And whatever happens, something's gonna happen. But I do hope I get to experience, you know, some new things in my life. And like I said, I know it's going to be exactly what it's supposed to be. And I got to be okay with that. And I don't know how many talks this is. I think it was around 122 or 123. And I'll have to look, because if it's 1, 2, 3, I'm going to laugh. And it's probably that. This is probably 123. 1, 2, 3. Dude, and it was all time spent well. It was so perfect. It was so fun. It was so everything. It was all things. This whole journey was all things. Now, as I look back at it, honestly, there was a song that I was going to listen to. Dude, honestly, today was super freaking crazy, bro. So I go in there and start listening to music. And all my music has changed. Like, my whole station changed into something else. Like, kind of like love songs, but like more on the rappy side. And like, dude, I went through all of them. And I was like, dude, no. Like, this, I mean, I get the emotions, I get the feelings, yeah. I like that, but I'm not, and it just kept going. And I was like, man, like, this is weird, like, because my whole station changed. I'm like, why? Like, why? I'm not mad, technically, I don't, but it's all different. Like, all of it. Maybe someone coming back, rapping, or what, I don't know, man. It's so freaking crazy. It was a lot. And, but there was one song called, like, My Year Review, and I listened to it, and it was just kind of talking about how he's changed and met people, and these new people in his life are good, and old people are pissed off at him because he left, and he's doing better, and they're stuck in the old world, you know. And, it's like, dude, I just talked about my life. All these songs is about me. Like, all these songs really connect to me. Like even this song does connect to me because I picked this song probably a month ago. And then today I painted to it. I finished my painting to it. But all that other stuff that was in my painting had to be there first. It was a step. It was 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means I love you. Life is beautiful, man. Everything is crazy in my life. Everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be, and I love it. Crazy. When no one can look at my life, they're like, dude, this dude is crazy. I'm like, you don't even see anything, bro. You don't see nothing. You don't see anything. I'm in my brain. I'm in this perspective 24/7. It is crazy. It's the craziest pattern I've ever seen. This is the longest going pattern that I've ever seen. Because if one thing was wrong, it wouldn't work. That's why I'm not afraid. That's why I'm not scared. Because the pattern's telling me what I'm doing is fine, is right, it's on the right way. I have to continue to just keep doing this pattern, which is the pattern of just living, being, feeling, loving, thinking, enjoying life, and experiencing it however it happens and comes. It's fun. It's cool, man. It's kind of mind-breaking, though, sometimes. If you don't know which way to go, other than forward. It's so crazy. What's really crazy is the way I feel about things or people. Because I do everything with feelings, so like everything else feels so right and so perfect, and it's working out over and over again exactly the way I feel. And then sometimes people just takes a long time, and then I feel the same for them, and it's like, so, but I trust myself, so I know that my feelings for other people and what's going on with other people is right because everything else is right. My feelings are right. They've always been right. They'll always be right. And even since, it took a long time when you come out the womb day one and your feelings are wrong. For a brief moment. For a couple days, and then you do get adopted. You do be given up. And your initial feelings were right. And it took me 36 years to travel all the way back in time to face that experience again. And then to go, damn it, Cody, you were right from day one. The moment you came out the womb, you were right. Your feelings were right. Now trust them. And then, you know what's crazy? It's like you shoot back into time, but while you're shooting back into time, you're running through your life. Boom. And it's a screen of all these experiences where you're fucking right. You were right the whole time. With all these people, all these things, but you went against your freaking feelings. For 36 years with every human being, you went against them because of that one situation that tainted your mind. And then so you kept being a helper, Cody. You knew you shouldn't be doing stuff for people. You knew that they were going to do this, they were going to do that, yet you had endless hope. Just for 4 days, you had endless hope. For 5 days, you had endless hope. For some dumb reason, you liked that feeling better. So you would meet these humans, you would be with these humans, you would give them endless hope. You would do what they asked. You would hope for the best. You would hope for the best, and then boom. They would do what you knew they would do from the beginning. And you built resentment because you kept hurting yourself. Because you had endless hope for these human beings. And then you build resentment, and then you gotta fucking break that bridge. You got to burn that bridge. You got to walk away forever. And ultimately, just in that little window of you having endless hope, you just got broke even more. You gave. You lose. All because I couldn't trust that initial feeling. And now I'm running through life going, boom, initial feeling. That's what I'm listening to. And I'm not going through all these things why I got to walk away from people with all this crap anymore. Well, I know who they are. I have that feeling when I meet them. I know what I can do with them. I know if they're willing to change or not. And I'm going to give them everything I can, and then I'll pull away and let them do it on their own. But I'm not going to let them abuse me or use me. I'm not going to sit in that endless hope. I'm going to give you what you need. And that's what's crazy is I'm watching interaction with humans where, like, I'll come in, I'll talk, boom, like, that's it. I'm giving you all the knowledge right now. Boom. If you want to come talk to me about more stuff, you got to come. You got to come to me. I'm not going to you anymore. Because I'm not going to get used and abused. I'll give you freely everything I got. But you got to come get it. Because that's a big step. Action. Action. You got to have action towards me. But it's cool, man. It's like you learn. I mean, God, you just learn about yourself. Like, dude, time traveling's fun, bro. And it's not really time traveling. It's just you have that power in your brain where you can just recall. Boom. Just jump in your spaceship and just go all the way back and relive that situation, man. Relive it. Replay it. Feel the emotion. Face it one last time. And learn your lesson. And take your power from it. That power from day one. From a decision from the day I came out the womb. That affected my whole life for 36 years. It had all the power on me. It had every bit of power over me. And it took me, who knows, 5 minutes to go face that. And reshape my whole life. You know. And then from now on, I don't ever have to fail that again. Because I trust my feelings. That's super crazy, bro. That's what it takes, man. Go back. Find that one experience that tainted the shit out of you. Find that one relationship that screwed you over. That one day that messed your mind up. Go face that one last time. It's easier than you think it is. But you gotta just sit there and do it. Put your big girl pants on. Put your big boy pants on and go do it. Or face it like a child. And just do it. Because children, man, they don't have any fear. You know? Go face it like a kid again. And just do it. I love people, man, because they're so fucking strong, man. And they're so capable of what I've done. They're me. They're me. I told that kid today, I was like, dude, you're me and I'm you. Like, we're the same. We got the roll of the dice, man. That's all we look like is that roll of the dice. But on the inside, we're the same. If I can help you, I'll help you. Everyone deserves to be happy. Happy, healthy, wealthy, abundant. Love. Because we are nothing but love. And all of nature, all of these cycles is nothing but love. They don't have conditions on love. Humans have conditions on love. Because we were taught that there were conditions on love. There's conditions on whether you get my attention or not. There's conditions for everything. It's so crazy, man. That's perfect, man. That art is crazy in there. It's gonna hurt my head for a while, and mostly because of the process that it took. Number one, the process. Number two, what it is. The painting makes zero sense to me. Where it came from, I have no idea. At no point in time do I even think of a girl sitting in a chair with a dog. Zero. I've never even. Yeah, it makes zero sense to me. But life is cool, man. And like I said, I'm just excited about everything. Cause it's like every day it's so exciting. Cause I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know who I'm gonna meet. I don't know I'm gonna meet the FedEx dude. I don't know. I didn't know I was gonna go to the gallery today. You know, and the art stuff is cool, but we talked about life. That was cool to me. And to watch a woman just tell me her story and be so confident, so proud. I was like, dude, I'm proud of you. Like, that's fire. Like, you're amazing. Like, you know what you want, and you got it, and you're doing it. And just to watch her eyes, and to watch her think, and to watch the glassiness and the emotions. It's fire. It's freaking straight fire, bro. And this song is fire. You know, there's a lot of music that I don't paint to, and I will in the future. Right now, I'm just still trying to feel what I'm supposed to do. And whatever I paint to now is supposed to be that way. So, you know, whatever. There's probably going to be more riskier songs, more cussing songs in the future, more hood rat songs in the future, more probably sexual songs in the future. But kind of right now in this time, it's like none of that stuff really technically matters. Like, yes, I listen to those kinds of songs sometimes. I like them, they all whatever, but it's kind of right now, it's just like whatever. There's a bit, you know, there's bigger purposes than those kind of songs. Those are just one aspects of life, right? And those aspects, they're real and they're a part of me. But during this journey, these songs are needed. Other stuff is needed, you know. And in the future, I'll like I said, I'll do more other kind of stuff. But right now, just in this part of my journey, it is what it is. And kind of when I start going out more, once I kind of get established, then I'm going to start using more stuff, different stuff. Because, like, you know, like, when I was painting with the first song, like, I was like, dude, man, this is a country song. I could freaking put, like, a big horse in it. I could do all these things, but no. Because it's like, I don't want to force anything into my stuff. I'm not forcing anything. I'm in my power. And when you're in your power, you don't have to force anything. And so a lot of times, my logic, when I'm painting, my logic is one thing, and my imagination is one thing, but it's like, I'm feeling this. I'm painting with my emotions. I'm not painting with my eyes, really. I'm not painting with my thoughts. I'm painting with what I feel. And that's different than me wanting to put a big-ass truck in the painting, you know? I'll put a big old horse in the painting, whatever. It's just different, you know. Life is different. Life is fun. Life is fire. Life is crazy. You know, I read really weird, and Sometimes, man, I just read. I don't know, man. I gotta look into. I read things so weird. Like I'm just looking at a motor right now on a boat. And it's like when I read it says John and then son, but it's Johnson. I guess son, but Johnson. But it's just like, to me, it's just different. I don't know. I can't explain it. Life is cool. I don't know, man. I don't know. Words are crazy though, and I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I know this journey is fun. I know I'm constantly battling stuff, even though all day, like, and plus emotions and love is really weird to me. It's super overwhelming, and I'm so freaking weird with humans sometimes. Like, I just feel for people sometimes, like, just out of nowhere. I just have emotions for people. I think of people. I don't know what it is. And I just love people. I just love everything about them. Like, when I just think about anyone, like anyone in my life, is like, I love that they do this. I love that. I like, they're so fire. Like, every human being, like, no matter who I think about, it's like, they're just so crazy. And it's like, why can't we just think about the good things that we love in people and not focus on what we don't like? You know? Like, if I think of that person, I'm like, dude, I love that they do this. I love how they make me laugh. I love they're always smiling. Or I love the way that they dance. I love the way they dress. I love this. I love that. Like, instead of thinking about them acting like this or that or whatever, just, and then if you just walk into relationships like that, or you just, when you give people time, like, just think about them positively and don't, you know, have that negative energy. And then when you're away from them, don't fucking talk bad about them. Just only talk about the good. You know, and I'm working on that, especially when these talks, because sometimes I gotta talk about stuff in the past, and it sucks sometimes because then I could talk about someone negatively, and that's not cool. I don't want to give them any negative energy or negative vibes to them. You know, and then that goes back to my words. So, like, if the language, which is called spelling, why is it called spelling? Because it is a spell. And you can look into this, whatever. But if you know the way that I feel about words, which words are vibration, so when you speak a vibration, it goes on for all of eternity. So if you speak something negative towards another human being, it goes to them. So you're putting a spell on those humans, because that negative energy is going to them. So if you wish someone harm, you're really literally wishing someone harm, and the energy is physically going to go and be attached to them, because you're intent, because you're freaking strong-minded, like you have power, and your words go where they gotta go. And so, like, I just wish everyone love and the best, and I send everyone love and light, whatever that is, my vibration. So I try and think about it, and sometimes I talk about people because I got to. I gotta get it out. But I always try and just say, maybe, I don't know. I just try to be positive. You know, I just hope the best for everyone. I just want people to tell me the truth. That's a lot of it. You don't have to tell me everything, but I would like to know. And it's not even for me. That's the point. I don't care. But the moment that you admit something to me, and you don't lie to me, then that's the first time you can admit it out loud. Maybe. But when you admit it to me out loud, and I hear it with my ears, I honestly don't care. But then you have to physically hear it with your own ears. So you are admitting it to yourself. And that's the first step of overcoming something, battling something, fixing something. But you have to speak it out loud. That's why this is so important. Me and that woman talked today, and she said that she writes in the journals, and that does it for her. And I was like, that's cool. I was like, you know what was crazy was she knows. So she told me that, and I was like, but you got to talk, like I'm telling you. And then she goes, I know, I did it today or the other day, maybe today. Well, they came in, and a woman, like she was working on a project, and she didn't know how to do it until they started talking together. And I said, that's it. It's like you guys have to talk it out. You have to make it real, because vibration is real. It's eternal. And once you speak something out, you guys can collab together and figure out any problem. I think that's why the language, like at the Tower of Babel, that's why the languages were created and separate people. Because the more people that were speaking it out together, like nothing's impossible. Like if we all said the same thing at one time in the world, it would come true. There's nothing we could do about it. There's too much power. I mean, not even all of us. Just a bunch of us spoke the same words out. Light and love. Or whatever. Freedom. Who knows? I was thinking about that. Like, I've watched myself over the last couple weeks. And I used to drive around and sing all the time. And now, like, I just listen to music. There's some days I sing, but it's not really. It also depends on the songs. But, like, I've become so much more aware of the words that are being sung. And, so I don't sing anymore. Because I understand that if I say those words, they become real. Or they get some, my body doesn't know the difference. I'm saying it. I'm making it. So it's very, like I said, man, it's very important what you say. And I try, I'm trying to get better and only be positive and only say things that I want in my life, So maybe, maybe if I'm running around saying that dude's got a problem with me, then maybe he does. Because maybe I created it, Well, if I just said, "You're cool, buddy," like, maybe we would be cool. I have that power. And, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's just like, that's where, like, when you talk negative about yourself, like, of course you could have believed it over time. I'm this, I'm that. So you just gotta quit negative talk. And I do it sometimes. I laugh about, my height and stuff like that. But I gotta get better about it, because I'm not, the height means nothing. It's a roll of the dice. There's nothing I can do about it. Or maybe I can't. I'm 6 foot. I don't want to be 6 foot, I guess, but I just want to be me. I'm happy with me. I'm young. I feel 18 again. I am 18 again. I'm getting a redo at life. And then maybe when you're doing gratitude and stuff in the morning, like, I'm thankful for this. When you're thankful for something, you're going to get more and more and more of it. It's going to be there every single day, because you're saying out loud that I'm thankful that I already have it. I'm thankful that I have enough money. I'm thankful that I have enough food. I'm thankful that I have enough oxygen. I'm thankful that I have enough time. I'm thankful for everything. For all things. That's what I'm saying. That gratitude changed my life, bro. That gratitude changed my life. That very first day when I said, I am thankful for the 35 years that I had with my mom. Everything was better. I wasn't grieving. I'm not saying that there's times that I don't feel sad and emotional. But the totality of it all, like, it just went away. Everything was fun. I was at peace. Because instead of being in some other state, I was thankful for. And it rose me above it. I risen above it. I went from being dead to being alive. I went from being sad to being thankful. Extreme opposites. Because that's where I live, baby. That's what I thrive in. Extremes. There's no other way for me. I like to bounce back and forth. I am that crazy human being. It likes to be everywhere, all places at once. Mine here, mine there. It's fun to me. It's exciting. But I'm still in control. And I know both now. I know good or bad. I know light and dark. I know both extremes. Like I said, maybe now I'm living more in the balance, and it's cool there, but then I jump to extremes. Boom, I go there hard in the paint, and then I come back and rest. And chill. Relax. In peace. Dude, I've done so much. My life has been crazy. I've done so much, so different than I have my whole life. And no one will believe, no one can understand it. And it's super weird how I live in the moment. So it's like, I can see why so I'm thinking about, like, people that are, what's the word? Obsessed. And I talked to this dude today kind of about, I was like, we're programmed to always be looking outside of ourselves, right? And in doing so, that's really just a type of escaping from you, escaping from your true self, escaping from your wrongs, escaping from your life, not even existing really, but just being. And so when you become obsessed with somebody else, you're ultimately just escaping from your own reality, what's real. You created your own reality, and you're living in your imagination. And so you're focusing all your time on another human being because you don't want to look at yourself. And you think that the other human being that you're obsessed with is the answer to all your problems. When at no point in time is that real. The person maybe could help, but there would be a fake facade if you were to surrender your control and power to that human being in an imaginative state where you think that they're there to make you happy, or that they're in control of your happiness, because they're not. Because at the end of the day, the only one that's in control of your happiness is you. And so, like, throughout this whole journey for the last year and a half, I would say that before that, for 35 years, 36 years, I was obsessed with the outside world. I was obsessed with other people because I thought that they were going to give me that love, that happiness, that fantasy. And I lived in that obsession, in that reality that I created for 35 years. I was always looking for an external source, external person to fill my cup, to fill my needs. And I didn't know that could all be filled by me if I just gave myself time. And so ultimately, when I started this journey a year and a half ago, I turned my eyes on myself. And I became obsessed with myself. In a weird way. But not really. I'm trying to think how to explain it. Because it's not really an obsession for me. I'm just giving myself time. It just is. Because I'm not creating stories that are fake. This is real. I'm really facing the things that I need to face. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not sugarcoating. I'm not painting over. I'm facing head on the real Cody, the real me, the real ideas, the real wants, the real desires, the real problems, the real good stuff. Yeah, I'm giving myself all my time, or the majority of my time every day. But even looking through this process, even human beings that came into my life, like I made damn sure that I did not become obsessed with them. And I continued to, I would give them time when the time was needed, and then the majority of the rest of the time, was me. Which was weird because the old Cody would have been obsessed or something with that endless hope. And when that a year and a half started, this is embarrassing. The year and a half started, like that endless hope disappeared. Like I got rid of it. And then I know I would go through, and if I met somebody and was talking to them or something, yeah, I would in a minute like maybe overthink, or maybe in a couple minutes be obsessed with them, but then I would go back to taking care of myself, you know. And ultimately it was always looking back at myself and what I'm doing, what am I doing, what do I need to look at, what do I need to look at. The other people in my life through the last year and a half were literally there for challenges. We're literally there to point out what I was doing wrong. And that's where the unconditional love came. So that's where the unconditional love came in. Is because I unconditionally love myself. Boom. And then I learned I'm in control of me. I can only fix me. So all these new human beings for the last year and a half, I give them unconditional love. Boom. So whatever the hell that they do or don't do is a lesson for me. Because I forgive them for all of it. Because it has to be that way. I love them no matter what. But ultimately, whatever they're doing is reflecting something, mirroring something for me to look at myself. And that's what I would do. Is every human being, no matter what. You know, I never became obsessed with anybody else. Other than I may have become obsessed with learning lessons from them. Like, damn, they teach me this. Like, I gotta correct it and then do that, and then I make another mistake and have to mirror that back to me, and then I have to like grow from that real quick again, and grow from it, and grow, constantly battling myself. But in order to battle myself and get better and to see what I'm doing wrong, I have to have external people there to push me or to reflect what I need back, to learn, to face. And I made damn sure, like, you know, yeah, I did a lot of things that were crazy, different than what I did for 35 years, man. But there'd be weak moments when I would do something, whatever, something crazy, you know. That's just me. I was, like I said, I was coming from 35 years of one extreme to another extreme, and it's like, whatever, you know. Once you meet somebody and you like him or whatever, like, I made sure, like, I wasn't, like, looking at pictures. I wouldn't do any of that stuff. Like, I was like, no, that's stupid. I gotta work on myself. Like, whatever happens, happens. I have unconditional love for all of them. Whatever they do, whatever they say, it doesn't freaking matter anymore. I could still like them forever, and I still love them, and I love everybody unconditionally. But all these humans, no matter what they did to me, because I've met so many humans in the last year and a half, and, like, they were all lessons. I look at every single one of them, men and women, like, they're all lessons. All lessons. And I met some, we were together for a little bit, and then fall off and then be done, They were all for lessons. And maybe we'll collaborate in the future together. Maybe I hope that I've left stuff so they could grow and they've allowed me to grow. So I've just met so many random people in the last year and a half. Like, so many more people have I met in the last year and a half than I've met my whole life. Not really, not in the totality of it, but really in a short period of time I've met way more people, if we was basing that like percentage-wise. And so I was just getting new mirrors all the time, like all these new people, like, and they're just triggering me and triggering me and triggering me and triggering me. And it's just like Cody's like learning, lesson. Information. And I love them all. They all make me happy in their own way. It's funny. It's fire. It's crazy. And it's been a blast, man. I'm starting to sprinkle a little bit to cool it off. I want to make music. I gotta find my voice. I found my voice. I am my voice. I know, I'm trying to think of a way to like make music with my energy. And I'll figure it out. Because I think it'll be cool. I just gotta figure it out. I think there actually is a music device that picks up energy, and I need to look into that. I need to figure out what that is and buy one. Because I'm gonna make some boinging ass music. I'm excited. There's endless possibilities in this world, man. I mean, this place is here to have fun, to experience life. Yes. It means both extremes, but we've suffered enough. That's the one thing the FedEx guy told me. I wish I should have got his name. I feel like a dick now. But that's one thing he said. Is like, dude, we've suffered so much already. And I was like, yeah, because I brought up the thing about hell. And I said, dude, I was like growing up in survival mode and stuff like that, like, you can look at your life and be like, dude, I've already been in hell. And he called it suffering. And I was like, yes. I was like, dude, that's not what this earth is about. That's what Christianity tells you it's about. It's not. It's not. That's wrong. That's false. It's freaking false. You're not supposed to be here to suffer all the time. Yeah, you can have suffering, but you're not supposed to be suffering for fucking 36 years of your life. You're not supposed to be suffering since you came out the womb. You're not. It's a lie. That's BS. Super weird. And I have something that I know that's crazy. It's a story. I watched it play out. And I could take part in that. Because at one point in time I thought suffering was good. And it is in some things, like working out, you want to suffer a little bit to grow, whatever. It's stronger, whatever. But in the totality of it, it's only for a small season. And for small increment things. You're not supposed to be suffering for all of eternity. Since you've been born. You know? You're not supposed to be just constantly suffering. That makes zero sense. What was the point of being here on Earth? To suffer. For the only existence that you even know. some of the, that's why it's like I changed my mindset. Well, I was suffering, and now I'm not. Yeah, I have less then. I had more before. But I'm not suffering any now, and I have less then. The mindset. But the church preaches like you need to suffer. Your Lord and Savior suffered on the cross. Maybe he did. I don't know. Technically, you don't know. No one knows. But he didn't suffer his whole life. I know that much. So why are we suffering our whole life? It makes zero sense. That's not the way it's supposed to work. Yeah, maybe a season. But people's been suffering their whole life. They've not been happy their whole life. We got to fix that problem. It's just weird to me, man. You think about monks. At first, they give up some things. So maybe that's suffering in the moment, right? But then they come out of that suffering. They become, what they do becomes normal. They don't have sex. So they're suffering from lack of that. But then they gain control over their body and then in their minds and their thoughts. It doesn't mean they don't think about it every now and then, but they can beat it, right? And but you could say that that's suffering for a minute, for a little bit, for a little time until they gain control. We're not meant to suffer a whole life. You're not meant to be in hell for eternity here, and then you die, and then you go to heaven? Really? But what is heaven? My bigger point is this. It seems weird to me. Like I said, now that I've lived in the life that I have, I've been a better human being than I have been for 35 years in the last year and a half. I loved more, I've helped more. Maybe, I guess. I don't know. But I've just been a better person. And I'm happy now. I like to say what I'm living in is heaven. And I came from hell. Because that's what it was. The two extreme opposites. Literally opposites. When I look at people going through life and they're not happy. They're upset. They're worried. They're afraid. They're struggling to live. They're struggling to survive. They're literally in hell. And then the church doesn't go in there and save them. The church allows them to stay suffering. When they have the finances to help them with financially, at least. They don't teach people how to be happy. They just say you got to go read your Bible and pray and God will take care of you. But really? God gave you free will. So if he gave you free will, then you're choosing to be mad. You're choosing to be upset. Why don't you just choose the opposite? Choose to be happy. And I'm telling you how. I'm showing you how, finally. Somebody is. And there's stuff online that's doing it now. And they're not these churches. And I guess some of them are, but I don't know. It's just weird to me. I think there's multiple ways. And that's one thing. I think there's multiple ways. I think, some people have to have an external source to look at. Because they don't have the imagination to do it themselves. They have to be shown the way because they cannot do it themselves. They don't have the willpower. They don't have the desire. to be happy. They can talk about being happy, but they don't want to do what it takes to become happy. Because it's not freaking easy, bro. Especially by yourself. Because it's trial and error. It's having to ask yourself the worst questions ever and then listen to the answer. And then correct it. So I think that's what religion is, honestly. And we can go all the way back to when Moses goes up into the mountains for 40 days or whatever, how long. And the people are all down there at the bottom. And they're like, dude, he left us. Moses left us. He's gone. We need something to worship. This is during the feast or whatever. We need something to worship. And finally, they bugged Aaron long enough, hard enough. He's like, whatever. You need something physical to worship. Because Moses is up there talking to nothing physical. He didn't need it. He was different then. He was a shepherd, not a sheep. He went on blind faith on top of that mountain. He carried out all them thousands, hundreds of thousands of people on blind faith. He was the leader. He wasn't following nobody. He was following his feelings. He was following his imagination. He was following his creator. He goes up into the mountain. He's up there for 40 days. People down here, all these sheep. They need something physical to worship to. They need something. They need a house. They need a temple to go into worship to. Because they're sheep. Because they're not capable of taking the time. They're not capable of trusting themselves. They're not capable of feeling. They don't have the willpower. So Aaron's like, whatever, dude, just give me some gold, bruh. Give me all your gold. Give me some of it, whatever. I'm going to build you something. Well, what did they build you? They built a big ass calf, bull, lion, maybe even a Taurus. And then what happened? Comes down, he's pissed off. He's like, what are you guys doing? You guys are so stupid. God opens the ground and kills a bunch of them. Or the ground opens up. Maybe Moses did it. I mean, God ultimately gave him the power and did it, but, I guess the story is right and real and true. But none of us really know. We weren't there. We need to take this on faith, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Because to me, the story is different. To me, the story is, why could Moses do one thing and the rest of the people couldn't do it? But Moses gave him time. Moses went up there for 40 days or however long it was. Moses gave himself time. Came up with these commandments via God. And some people can be like, Cody, you're talking weird. I'm like, no. Moses went on top of the mountain and talked to himself. And when I say stuff like that, it's because he's talking to himself. And I think him and the Creator were one. Because the Creator left the information within inside himself. And he could talk to him audibly if he wanted to. He can do whatever. I don't know. I'm not creating anything. I'm not the creator of nothing except some art in there. I'm not God. I'm never going to be God. I'm not talking about God. I haven't even created a life yet. And I don't even technically do that. A woman would do that. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. And I do know that Moses did it. He went and talked. Jesus did it. He went and talked. Many times they'll go out and talk by themselves. They go fast and whatever. What are they doing? Talking to themselves. Asking themselves questions. Giving themselves time. And who responds? I know. The Creator does. Your God, your Creator. He'll tell you what you need to know. He'll help you. But you have to do the act. And these people over here, all down at the bottom of the hill, worshiping a calf, going, they just want to be told what to do because they're sheep. They want to do the bare minimum. And they just want to keep having fun and doing all this other stuff. Which I think this is fun. Giving myself time. This is love. This is power. And I don't have to control anybody else except myself. But I found my happiness. And I would love for other people to be happy. I would love to be able to look at someone and be like, last week you looked like you were in hell. I could see it. I could feel it. And today you're smiling. And it's real. You look good. You feel good. Your energy feels good. Your head's lifted high. You're looking at the sky. I feel love. I'm proud of you. It was worth it, wasn't it? Just a little bit of time. It's walking away from hell and walking into heaven. It wasn't that hard. It was just action. It was just action. Opening that mouth and spending time with yourself. You're going to find out how freaking fire you are. The Creator made you. Quit running from it. The Creator made you. You're running from your Creator. When you run from yourself. When you're trying to escape, you're escaping your Creator. He made you. He loves you. He gave you all the tools and the instructions you need. But you got to read them. And you can't read them. You can't read somebody else's instructions because it's not going to do anything for you. I mean, it kind of can, I guess, a little bit, but everyone's instructions are a little bit different because we're all made unique. We're all different. We all like different things. We all come from different experiences. We all got a different roll of the dice. I don't know, man. I'm still really infatuated with an idea of a room, a mirror room. You think about the carnival games, like, I don't ever remember going into one of those rooms, but I've seen it in videos, I've seen it on movies. They walk into a room and it's this mirror. It's the mirror maze. But it's like, that's what I need to put you in that. I need to give you some music. I need to give you water, food, and a bed. And one earphone. And a tape recorder. And we're going to go in there. Before you walk into that room, we're going to sit at the computer. We're going to pick a song. I'll even give you like a week. You get a list of songs and then boom. Or maybe I'll pick the song for you. We're going to put you in that room for 3 hours today. I'm going to let you sit in that room and you talk. You have to talk. Say whatever you have. Let the beat in your ear. Let the beat give you emotion. Let the beat drive you. So you have a little bit of distraction. So you can be dancing with your body, just shaking a little bit, freeing things up, bouncing to the beat, and you can speak what you need to speak. And you can listen and hear it in your ear. And then that's it. I'm record for 3 hours. I'm making something out of it. Next day, the next week, you listen to that talk over and over again in your time, in your free time. You're at work. You got one earphone in. One to the world, one to your world, to what's real, to what's inside of you. Listening to yourself talk. Becoming more comfortable listening to yourself. starting to love yourself every single day, every minute, every second. Giving yourself time. In a week, you're going to be at a different level. In a week, you're going to be like, go from I was crazy to now like, dude, I love this dude. He's crazy. I want to talk more. I'm going to do this on my own every single day. Whether it's 30 minutes, an hour. I'm going to make myself time. I'm funny. I love myself. I miss myself. Because you miss God. You miss your Creator. Because you've been running your whole life from the reason you're here. I'm telling you, this is why I'm kind of infatuated with having a partner. Because if I'm this way, and I have someone who trusts me like I trust myself, and I trust them like I trust myself, then I finally get my twin. I finally get that other me. That other person, the other part. And like I said, my whole life I always thought I had a twin. I always felt like I had a twin. I can't explain it. And it's a girl. I've always felt this way since I was little. I don't know why, but my whole life, like I've always been like, I feel it. I know it. And it would just come out of nowhere every now and then. Like I'd be like, you know, and the feeling would come and I'd be like, I know I have my twin somewhere. Like I know I have a twin. I don't know why I have this feeling. I know I had one. I have another part of me out there and I feel it. My whole life I felt it. And like for me, that's what it is. Like us combining our energy or whatever. Or maybe we're literal twins. I don't know. Energy twins. I don't have a clue, man. I don't know. I don't know a lot. But I know everything. I'm not able to recall it all. I don't know. It just gives myself time. And things will be revealed when he deems them to be revealed. I'm just doing the action. I'm just walking on top of the mountain. I'm just walking with blind faith. That's just me. And I get, you know, people, Christians and all that, listen to my stuff, whatever, man. Have fun. I don't care. Think about stuff. It all correlates. Like, this is what I'm saying. It's like, what if you were freaking born in Asia? Like, it makes zero sense to me that only my God is the God, the religion, the Christian God is the only God of the world. And that all these other people don't have any ideas. The Indian people that believed in nature and all this stuff and like that were way closer to God than us. That actually respect animals. That respect what they take from the earth. That God created all this. God created all this. The earth. God created the trees. God is in the trees. God is the tree. He is vibration. And we are vibration. In the beginning was the Word. The Word is vibration. Everything on this earth is a vibration. Even the trucks, the cars, all this stuff. Everything is a vibration. A certain vibration to make it what it is. Life is fun, dude. Life is fire. I got like clouds everywhere. It's lightning storming on the right. I got 2 stars right there just peeking through the cloudy sky. It's more. How is this not just perfect, man? You know, actually, like the last couple of nights, I've tried to watch something on TV, on like whatever, on Amazon or something. There's just nothing. Like there's nothing. Nothing makes sense to me. And I try and watch something sometimes, and it only lasts a couple minutes. It's like this is not entertaining at all. I was crazy, man. And I'm sure people think I'm crazy. People think I'm whatever. I don't care. I'm just giving myself time. And I love myself. It's fun. It's fun, man. I'm happy. I love it. And this thing is like almost 2 hours long, man. I knew it was going to be a minute. Well, whatever, man. My art was perfect. Today was perfect. Interaction with human beings was perfect. I'm thankful for everything. I'm thankful that I'm alive. I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for art. I'm thankful for the ability to do what I'm doing every single day. The ability to talk. I'm thankful that I have time. I'm thankful for everything. And whatever happens, happens. And I'll be thankful for that, too. I'm thankful that everything is coming to where it's coming. I'm thankful that I have the ability to keep moving forward. I'm thankful that I have the ability to keep my head high. I'm thankful for everything. I'm thankful for being able to give myself time. I'm thankful that I've gone through this process. I'm thankful for the way my life has turned out. I'm thankful for all the crap that happened in my life to get me to this point. I'm thankful for every single human being that's taught me lessons. It's been a mirror for me. It's broke my heart. It's caused me to cry. It caused me to question my self-worth. It's caused me to question my worth. Every human that's gave me infinite adoption guilt. I'm thankful for the people that left my life, that left the abandonment issues, and that caused the abandonment issues. I'm thankful for people who took advantage of me. I'm thankful for people who don't understand me. I'm thankful for the people who call me crazy. I'm thankful for the people that hate me. I'm thankful for the people that make fun of me, that laugh at me. I'm thankful for people who think they're better than me. I'm thankful for the people who love me. I'm thankful for the people who care about me, who believe in me. I'm thankful for the people who's got my back, who's helped me, who gives me time. I'm thankful for all of it. The good, the bad, the light, the dark. The sadness, the tears. I just want to help. That's it. Freely give you my time. For the rest of my time. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Holla. Love y'all. Peace. She know how to take it. Whatever I got, she wanna take it. Yeah, all I got is time. Yeah, but not enough left to waste it. Yeah, but life ain't a race, gotta pace it. Like my shot, I'm not chasing. But when it get hard, I get wasted. Just like my bottle, I'ma face it.
you should too. Took 2 shots, now I feel better. I made you, then I made you better. I got knocked down, but I always get up. Ain't work out, but we both got better. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Uh-oh, now you up in the club again. Uh-oh, brown stuff in my cup again. Uh-oh, and it's up and it's stuck again. And it's stuck again, going up again. Uh-oh, having trouble getting up again. Getting knocked down, but I'm getting up again. Uh-oh, yeah. Uh-oh, if I get knocked down, I'ma make it look good. Yeah, you got good looks, but you're not a good look, baby. Can't teach this sauce in the cookbook. Yeah, you gotta fall down when you should. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Uh-oh, at the rent's going up again. Uh-oh, calling you when I'm drunk again. Uh-oh, I'm numb again, if anyone wondering. Took 2 shots, now I feel better.